I think the easiest thing in life is to give up on whatever you're focused on or whatever you're hopeful for. The hardest thing is to continue to keep going. But like, we have to continue to hold on. And I would imagine for so many people out there, that is probably the most difficult thing. I think continuing to have the belief in myself and not letting that veer off since I was young, since I've been told from my teachers that I would never amount to nothing. The bullying or the things that you face, the adversity you face, the discrimination, and just continue to keep your head up, continuing to march on ahead towards your dream and never losing sight in that. I think that's definitely for sure the most difficult thing, is keeping your goal and your eyes set on that and not being distracted, not giving up. I feel like we often live in fear of what people think, how you're going to be judged, how you're going to be received. If you're very outspoken, you're going to lose your job, you're going to be fired. I've always been an outspoken person. I think that's just been a quality. I've never been a follower. I don't like to conform to what people expect from you. As I said, I was having a success and I was like, now I'm at the top. What can I do with it? And there are so many causes. There's so many problems out there, and there's so many amazing causes. And which one, there's only one of you. So like, where do you put the focus? And it took a long, long time to really find what that was for me. I think my favorite quotes is from Maya Angelou, when she said, "We are all powerful beyond measure." And that really hit home also for me. That's my favorite quote, and I have it tattooed, because really we do limit ourselves. We get in our own way, right? Along with the other things that get in our way. But a lot of our fear stops us from driving forwards, from progressing. And that's why I do the craziest things. I jump out of planes.
You've done what, 80 jumps in your
life? Just I love challenging myself and doing things even though there's maybe fear there, but overcoming that fear, it's the best feeling when you overcome it and you realize that it was all just a bunch of nonsense in your head. I think it was literally my dad, never give up. That's been the slogan in the back of my mind every single day. The other one would be just that you'll always be learning. And that's what I learned from Nelson Mandela. He was like, I'm 90 and I'm still learning today. I was like, what can you tell me? It's like, I'm still learning today, and it's okay to be learning. You're always going to be learning something new and growing. So I think success is, as I mentioned earlier, short-lived. There's a lot less learned in success. It's like the tip of the iceberg. It's the losses and it's the failures and it's the continuously, just the perseverance that you need to do. I love that image of the iceberg where you see the sea level and the iceberg on the top that everyone sees, but below is what people don't get to see, and it's relevant for every single person out there. It's finding your core. It's letting yourself know it's okay to feel the pain. It's okay to accept that you're failures, and put it on you. It's just another notch on your belt that is going to make you stronger. And just knowing that is the case. I've failed so many more times than I've succeeded, so many more, and that people don't even know maybe necessarily about or see. And still today, I'm making those those mistakes or making mistakes. But I know that's a part of the journey. That's what I'm then harnessing, and that's what's making me stronger. Taking that moment for yourself each day, treating yourself with love and being kind to yourself. Because I think for a long time, I wasn't kind to myself. And that's been a process. Doing things being purposeful and having setting intentions each day, no matter how big or small. And when I wake up and looking in the mirror, brushing your teeth, then stop for a second and say, okay, today's going to be the day. Today's going to be great. And no matter what you're faced with, just whatever you come out with, letting people know that I grew up in a council estate. I've lived on the sofa with my parents. We've had those struggles. The successful people out there you see, they too have had those things where we need to show the young kids who are going through that same thing that, if he can get there or they can get there, then it must be possible for me too. That's it's not about being perfect. It's about just every day, one step at a time, trying to be better, trying to do more.
Yeah.
And I'm learning a lot about myself. I've had to break myself down in order to be able to be better. And
what do you mean by breaking yourself down?
Well, just when I told you about all those barriers you put up over time to protect yourself, and then kind of knocking those barriers down.
Yes.
And it's enabled me to connect with more people. It's enabled me to realize my place in the world. And I don't feel like I don't belong anymore. I feel like, I've got a place and I've got a purpose. And I think a lot of people are struggling to find that purpose, but it's okay. You will find it. Do not give up. Keep getting up, just keep saying those things to yourself and you will eventually find it. We focus so much on that being the best you can be in that one thing, that the other things that you also love, if it's playing an instrument or if it's writing scripts, everything falls away. And how can you compartmentalize staying in the zone, in the focus lane, but also building up some of those other skills and discovering other passions? You've heard people tell LeBron, shut up and dribble. There's a lot of people put you in a box and say this, you can only do one thing. But as I've seen and spoken to some people that are active and retired, a lot of them say, particularly when they're retired, that thing kind of fell apart. Everything fell to the ground. They had nothing to back it up with and they hadn't discovered what they're doing next. So then they go through this emotional journey of discovery, but it takes time. So I'm trying to learn from those things and applying them and find the other things that I'm passionate about. I think people have to find that balance of work, because if you just work and you don't replenish your energy with positive things, then you will just continue to be breaking yourself down. So I try and find that balance. I think everyone needs to do that. And real true core values, we don't go out of our way, because a lot of people, it's very easy to kind of be led by money or success, but making sure you stick to your core values is so true, so important. At some stage in your life, you realize they're not important. And we live in such a materialistic world. So learning to detach yourself from that and know that it's moments with special people, it's moments with your family, with your loved ones, with your friends, that are what you get to take with you when you stop, when life comes to an end, right? I truly believe that it's those memories that are what, memories of you also, which lingers, not what you had or what you were able to attain. So I think that was something that took me a long time to learn. Showing your vulnerability, that's something that I really struggled to do for a long time. And today, that's something I think I'm a lot more open than I've ever been. I'm not living in fear every day. And that's the most empowering thing, I think, for me personally. I'm living a much happier life because I'm a lot more open.